Hello, everybody. I'm Julie Ostro, humorist, speaker, and communication coach. I was asked to share some tips with you about how we can find the funny in stressful times, and specifically during this time of COVID-19 and this quarantine and these stay-at-home orders. And what I have found through the years is when I have a stressful experience going through a challenging time, I feel my feelings and I'm able to get myself out of it through the use of humor. There are also other ways for us to have a positive perspective. And you might have heard it's important for us to have a routine during this time because having some structure can help us feel a little bit more in control because the unknown is what's happening right now. We don't know how long this is going to last. And like I said, there are a lot of unknowns, and that can create stress. What we can control is how we react to stress. How we react to stress is definitely the one thing we have control over. There are ways that we can manage our stress and manage our feelings and make sure we're taking care of ourselves. So having a routine is one thing I mentioned. Also, maintaining routine, exercise, and eating well, having a good nutritional balance is very important. Having good sleep is very important. And having a sense of humor is important. That allows you to helps you to look at life from a positive perspective and not to encourage you to be Pollyannish or say that, oh, everything is fine and nothing in the world is wrong. But what I believe and what I've learned through the years is that when a stressful situation occurs or we're going through a challenging time and we look at something from a positive perspective or even laugh at it, it's not taking away the experience itself. We're not denying that the experience is happening. What we're allowed to do is then look at something from a positive perspective. And research has shown that when we look at something from a positive perspective or laugh at it, we're able to have a clearer mind as opposed to, and then we can make clearer decisions. And instead, if we don't do that, then we'll go on a continual downward spiral of worry and fret and worrying about what we can't control and then going through a downward spiral. And what you need to do is be sure you're taking care of yourself so that you can make sure that you're coming out on the other end of this still healthy and strong. And so that you're healthy and strong and have a positive attitude for your family members and your loved ones and your coworkers. So what I've mentioned is ways that other people have talked about maintaining a positive perspective with having a routine and connecting with people and having a positive perspective. I love finding the humor in any situation. What is the positive about what is going on right now? You could say, oh, nothing is good. But how about if you take a journal, a notebook of any kind, and that's where you write down, you could include this in your gratitude journal, but write down what is absurd about this situation, just really in a really simplistic way. For example, let's say your company has been adamant about nobody working from home, and now everybody's working from home. How do you feel about it? Were you one who was saying, yes, I want to work from home 40 hours a week, and then the company's saying, no, not at all? Well, now we got what we asked for. Do we like it? Are we complaining? And it seems like it's human nature to complain. Well, at least Midwesterners anyway, it seems like we're complaining when it's too hot. We want it to be cold. And then when it's snowing and blizzarding, then we want it to be summer again. Is it human nature that we're just not happy? So where's the funny in this? Where's the funny? So something also that's ironic, that for essential workers, the traffic is really light now. So the positive of everyone being at home is traffic is good. Now, I'm not saying to minimize what is happening, but it's important for you to compartmentalize what is happening. There's a difference there. You're acknowledging what's happening, but to be healthy, you have to compartmentalize. And that is, what can I control? And what can I control? What can't I control? And I'll add another compartment. What can I find the funny? What can I find the humor in? I think it's ironic that with so many people wanting to work from home, and now they're facing some challenges. And studies have shown that when staff members are laughing, they're more productive. Well, now you might ask, well, I'm the only one in my house. How does that apply to me? Well, you could maybe have a mirror with you and pretend that you are your coworker. Write down just some funny quirks about what is it like now. I mean, everyone is now joking about, well, all I need to do is dress up from the top up. Who knows? You could be wearing pajamas. I could be wearing pajamas on the bottom. What is it you can find funny about this? So funny and humor, and also finding gratitude in this. These are times that we can also allow ourselves to slow down a little bit. And also, in addition to what I believe in my philosophy and finding the funny in life, and it's helped me throughout the years, I'm also a part of a couple of organizations that advocate finding the humor and yes-anding our experiences. I'm a part of AATH, which is Association for Applied and Therapeutic Humor, which includes people who have studied the connection between humor and healing, and laughter and mirth and healing. And you might have heard of laughter as the best medicine. And when we're laughing, even if it's a fake laughter, ha, 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 there are still physiological and mental benefits. So right now, what I would love for you to do is inhale and then exhale, ha, 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 ha. Inhale again, and imagine what stressor you're experiencing this week. Ha, 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 ha. You can laugh even if you don't feel like laughing, and your body will be reducing the stressful hormone of cortisol, and will also be helping you to raise the positive chemicals, positive endorphins, and allow blood circulation. So laughing for no reason can help you. And what I also have found that even if I'm not feeling humorous, when I laugh for no reason, it evolves into real laughter. And then all of a sudden my spirit is a little bit lighter, and I'm able to look at things from a lighter perspective. And according to the other organization that I'm a part of is AIN, Applied Improv Network. It's a worldwide organization where people like myself are studying the connection between improvisation and how it can be applied in other areas of our lives. And the philosophy of yes and. Yes and, I believe, is almost a way of using reflective listening, acknowledging what is happening, acknowledging what somebody else is saying, and instead of resisting it, allowing to go with the flow. So right now, during these most challenging times, it's beneficial for your mental and physical and emotional states to find the funny, laugh, and also to go with the flow. According to Psychology Today, there are benefits to humor, including it's used to diffuse conflict. So I believe conflict within ourselves and conflict with other people. So we're able to find something humorous. It diffuses the negativity and conflict that's going on. And typically they mean between two people or among staff members. But finding the funny allows me to diffuse my own mental conflict, if you want to say it that way. Laughter improves the immune system. It allows blood circulation, lowers blood pressure, and increases blood flow. And a fun environment reduces employee turnover and burnout. And yes, you're working for a company, but right now you're working by yourself. You be the positive employee. You laugh and take this opportunity to find the funny, connect with people, and we will get through this. We will get through this. Find the funny. And if you want to reach out to me after you've viewed this video, you're more than welcome to. I'm Julie Ostrow. That's spelled OSTROW, your humorous speaker and communication coach. Find the funny, even if you don't feel like it. It will help you emotionally, physically, and mentally. And we will get through this. You've got this.